Hello everyone, hope you are doing great and welcome to this new video. As you can see on your screen, there are some words. First, I'll explain the words, then we will use the same words in the story so that you will know how to use these words in sentences. What is the girl in this picture doing? She's jumping over a puddle. The word leap means the same thing as jump. Let's say leap together. Leap. What do you see here? Water, plants, a snake? This is a swamp. A wet spongy area of land where plants, insects, and animals like frogs, turtles, and snakes live. Let's say swamp together. Swamp. A trunk. A trunk is a part of a car where you can carry things, like suitcases or shopping bags. Look at the picture card again and find the little box in the corner. What does it show? An elephant? Sometimes a word means more than one thing. An elephant's long nose is called a trunk too. So let's say trunk together. Trunk. The most important city of a country, usually where the government is located, called capital. On maps, a star is often used to show where the capital is. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. A monument is a building or statue made to remind people of an important person or event. This is a picture of the Washington Monument. It was built to remind people of our first president, George Washington. Let's say monument together. Monument. What do you see in this picture? A hill? Yes, it's a steep hill. It slants up at a sharp angle, so it's hard to climb. Let's say steep together. Steep. What do you see in this picture? A boy putting some things on a donkey's back? The boy is loading up the donkey so it can carry things for him. So let's say load together. Load. This word is globe. This is a globe. It's a map in the shape of the earth. What do you see in this picture? A lighthouse? Water? The land along the edge of the ocean is called the coast. So let's say coast together. Coast. A nation is a country. The United States is a nation. Look at this map. It shows 3 nations: the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Vacation time. It was a sunny June day and Caroline and her brother David had friends over to play. Maggie and Caroline were playing leapfrog in the backyard. Tiana was on the tire swing. "Summer is the best," said Maggie. "You get to play with your friends whenever you want." "Not me," said Caroline, frowning. "We're going to Washington, D.C. tomorrow. It sounds boring. Just a bunch of buildings and stuff. I'd rather stay home and play with you guys." "We went there last summer," Tiana said, swinging back and forth. "It was actually really cool. Hey, Jordan," she yelled to her brother, "remember how much fun we had in Washington, D.C.? It wasn't boring, was it?" But Jordan didn't answer. Tiana called him again. This time he and David appeared, walking slowly up the steep hill behind the yard. Jordan was covered with mud from his knees down. "Urgh! What happened to you?" Maggie asked. "David and I were trying to catch frogs in the swamp," Jordan explained. "I guess I kind of slipped." Mom's not going to be happy, warned Tiana. Just then Carolyn's mom called her and David to help prepare for the trip, and the five friends said goodbye. Carolyn still looked glum. The next morning David and Carolyn were up at dawn. They helped their mom load the trunk of the car with all the things they needed for their trip. "We're off to the capital of United States," said Mom. She pointed to the big star on the map. "This is where we're headed." They got into the car and fastened their seatbelts. David was excited. Jordan had told him about some of the fun things his family had seen in Washington, D.C. "Jordan told me about this place with a giant globe in it. It's like the globe they have in school, but it's about 20 feet tall. You can see where all the countries in the world are," he told Carolyn. "And all the mountains and oceans too." The idea of a giant globe sounded pretty neat, but Carolyn still thought playing with her friends at home would be more fun. "I wish we were going to the ocean," she said. "We could swim and play on the beach. Who wants to go to a dumb old city?" "Come on, Carolyn," said David. "Don't be a spoil sport. We always go to the beach. Visiting a city will be fun, because we'll get to do something different." Carolyn pouted. She still wasn't convinced. Mom was getting tired of Carolyn's bad mood. "Carolyn," she said, "you know Washington, D.C. is very close to the coast. What if we stop at the beach for a day on the way home? Would you like that? That way, everybody gets to do something they like." "I think it's a great idea, Mom," said David. "Tiana told me it gets really hot in Washington, D.C. in the summer, okay?" Carolyn smiled. So for the rest of the drive, Carolyn, David, and their mom sang songs, played games, and talked about all the things they'd get to do and see on vacation. Before long, they saw a big sign that said, "Welcome to Washington, D.C., the nation's capital." Soon they were able to see the tall, pointy top of the Washington Monument and lots of other sparkling white buildings and statues. "Wow, I didn't think it was going to look like this," said Carolyn, as the car drove down a wide road. "This is really cool. All this and the beach, too." And there are a few words I have used in the story. So the first one is statue. A statue is a figure of a person or animal. It's usually made of stone, wood, or metal. As you can see on your screen, this is Statue of Liberty. And the second word is warned. When you warn someone, you tell them ahead of time that something could be a problem or could be dangerous. For example, you might warn someone that there is poison ivy in the woods and to stay away from it. And the third word is spoil sport. A spoil sport is someone who acts in a way that spoils others people fun. Imagine that you are with a group of kids. Everybody's having fun, but one person keeps complaining and ruining it for the others. We could call that person a spoil sport. And that's the end of our story for today. I hope you enjoyed it and had fun listening. We'll be back soon with another exciting story. So be sure to join us next time. Thank you for listening.